Now, today's topic is of coordinate geometry, which is called straight line. Now, the linear form means जो हमारा straight line का main general equation of line is ax plus by plus c equals to 0, where a is the constant term or constant term, b is also constant term, c is also constant. A, B, and C belongs to R. Okay, A, B, C वो constant numbers होंगे. A is a coefficient of X, B is a coefficient of Y, and C is a constant term in line. Okay, suppose for example लेते हैं 4x minus plus 3y minus 1 equals to 0. So here we are comparing with this of general equation of line, then A equals to 4, B equals to 3, and C which is equals to -1 हो जाए, right? So this way we can elaborate the straight line with the general equation. Now the use of straight line is like slope, okay, then intercept. Okay, so we have three new subtopics of straight line. First is slope of line. For the finding slope of line, first of all we have to find how the line will form. Okay, for the slope, just we have to first understand how the line is appear. Okay, so line बनने के लिए हमें कितने मैक्सिमम या मिनिमम कैसे बोल सकते हो आप, जैसे कि मिनिमम कम से कम 2 पॉइंट चाहिए ए एंड बी. ओके, हम जानते हैं हम पढ़ रहे हैं कोऑर्डिनेट ज्योमेट्री, तो हम सपोज ले लेते हैं ए x1 y1, b x2 y2, राइट. So now one line L which is passing through point A and B, which having coordinate x1 y1 x2 y2 respectively, then just we have to find the line equation of the line equation, okay, from of line passing through this point. So slope के पहले एक main equation है which is called Cartesian equation. Cartesian equation, इस कार्टेशियन इक्वेशन का फॉर्मूला है x y 1 1 1 which is equals to 0, and it just we have to put here x1 y1 x2 y2. Right, then just we have to solve this determinant, and we will get this form ax plus by plus c equals to 0. So from this 2 point, we can find the line equation. Okay. For example, line passing through the point b minus 1, b minus 1, 7, 1, b minus 1, 7, 1. Suppose 1 भी नहीं लेते, हम ले लेते हैं 2. Then find out the line equation. So similarly as above, we mentioned 1 1 1 x1. Our x1 is 3, y1 is -1, x2 is 7, y2 is 2 equals to 0. Now therefore solve this. So here x -1 1 2 1 minus y 3 1 7 1. जैसे हम डिटरमिनेंट सॉल्व करते हैं, this way we are going to solve this. 1 3 minus 1 7 2 equals to 0. So solving this, 1 into minus 1, it will be minus 1 minus 2 minus y 3 minus 7 plus 1 3 to the 6 minus 7 minus 1. So it will be plus 7 equals to 0. So this way minus 3x, say 3 minus 7, 3 minus 7 is minus 4. So this will be plus 4 y, and 6 plus 7 equals to 30. So properly अगर हम इसे मैनेज कर सकते तो it will be 3x minus 4y minus 13 equals to 0. This is called line equation. This is called line equation. Okay. So this way we can find the line equation from the 2 point. Now the next form, which is called, now we are going to for the slope of line. Slope of line, we have two ways. If we have line equation, which is general equation of line, ax plus by plus c equals to 0, then we are going to introduce slope as a m. Okay, this is called slope m initial. So m equals to minus a upon b. Here a is the coefficient of x, b is the coefficient of y. Just you have to put all a and b value which is given from the line equation. If the line equation, अगर आपको line equation दिया है तो a और b directly line equation से उठाओ, जैसे कि ये line equation, तो यहाँ पर हो जाता है 3 and b हो जाता है -4. So slope of that line is minus a upon b, direct equation. If we have 2 points a x1 y1 and b x2 y2, okay, but we don't know the line which is passing through this point, these 2 points, and उसी 2 पॉइंट के पास आउट होती हुई लाइन का स्लोप डायरेक्टली फाइंड करने को बोला है. So for that, finding the slope from these 2 points, it will be same as m equals to delta y upon delta x. Delta y means difference between y coordinates divided by difference between x coordinates. So our y coordinates y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Okay. So for example, अगर हम दोनों के एग्जाम्पल देख लें, for example, line L 3x plus 5y equals to 7. So here a is 3, b is 5, and c is 7 according to general equation. So m equals to minus a upon b. So minus 3 upon 5, which is our given slope from the line equation. If I have 2 points like this, for example, 3, 1, 4, 7. This is A, this is B. So M equals to, here A is x1 y1, B is x2 y2. So y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So here y2 is 7 minus 1 upon 4 minus 3. So it will be 6 upon 1, which is 6. This is the slope of line M. Slope of line M. Okay. Now, from this only, suppose we have line equation. Okay. So sorry, but we have to find line equation, but we have one point only, A32. If a line passing through this point A32 and having slope m equals to 4 by 3. Okay, so find line equation, which is most important question for according to your exam. Line equation, which is ax plus by plus c फॉर्म हमें लाना है. So we have 1, a 3 2 point and slope. So पॉइंट एंड स्लोप के बीच का रिलेशन हो ऐसा कौन सा फॉर्मूला है? सो दिस, ओके। बट यहाँ पे दो पॉइंट होने चाहिए सर, यहाँ पे तो एक ही पॉइंट है। इट्स ओके, कोई बात। सो हम सपोज कर लेते हैं, सपोज सेकंड पॉइंट इज एक्स वाई। तो योर m y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So your y2 is y minus y1 is 2, this, and x2 is x minus x1 is 3. And slope is 4 by 3 equals to y minus 2 x minus 3, cross multiply करते हैं, so it will be 4 into x minus 3 equals to 3 into y minus 2. Okay, so this way 4x minus 12 equals to 3y minus 6. So यहाँ पे लेके आओ सब लोग। So x 4x minus 3y minus 12 plus 6 equals to 0. So this 4x minus 3y minus 6 equals to 0. This is your equation from one point and slope. Okay, this may be asked in 3 to 4 marks question. Okay. Then, suppose we have example. Suppose line one, up to this we have one line. Okay, suppose we have two line L1 and L2. So we have two conditions, that if L1 is parallel to L2, then both the slopes are equal. So M1 is equals to M2. If L1 is perpendicular to L2, which means they have 90-degree angle in between. So M1 into M2, M1 into M2, which is -1. So this condition is vice versa. So अगर दोनों के स्लोप एक है तो दोनों पैरेलल ही होंगे। अगर दोनों का स्लोप का मल्टीप्लिकेशन -1 है, सो दोनों लाइन कैसी होंगी? परपेंडिकुलर। ठीक है, सो सपोज फॉर एग्जांपल लेते हैं। सपोज L1 is equal to 4x plus 3y equals to 1. L2 8x plus 6y equals to 4. Okay, so now for line L1, a equals to 4, b equals to 3. For line L2, a equals to 8, b equals to 6. So now we know that if L1 is parallel to L2, okay, we have to check it. So M1 equals to M2, it will be happen. So first of all, finding M1. So in this question, we are just checking that L1 is parallel to L2 or not. Okay, so the question is that L1, L2 is given, then just identify that L1 is parallel to L2 or not. So minus A upon B, so your minus 4 upon 3, which is our M1. Now for M2, 8 upon 6 minus. So 3 to the 6, 4 to the 8. So your answer is minus 4 upon 3. So both are equal. So M1 is equals to M2. Therefore, L1 is parallel to L2 this way. The same way we can find for the perpendicular. Suppose for L1, 2x plus 5y equals to 1. L2, 5x minus 2y equals to 3. So from here, A equals to 2, B equals to 5. Here A equals to 5, B equals to minus 2. So for M1, minus A upon B. So this way minus 2 upon 5. M2 minus A upon B, same way minus 5 by minus 2. So your answer is 5 by 2. So now if for finding L1 is perpendicular at 2, we know that M1 into M2 equals to minus 1. So your left hand side M1 into M2 equals to minus 2 by 5 minus 2 by 5 into 5 by 2. So your answer is minus 1. This way L1 is perpendicular to L2. Okay. Now same for the same equation. अगर हमारे पास L1 AX plus BY equals to minus 6, L2 3x plus 6y equals to 7. If L1 equals to L2, okay, then find A, value of A. So now we know that A upon 3, यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा एक चेंज करना पड़ेगा. यहाँ पे लेना पड़ेगा 9. So M1 is A upon 3 minus, and M2 equals to minus 3 upon 9. So your answer is minus 1 by 3. If we know that M1 is L1 is parallel to L2, then M1 equals to M2. So that's why A upon 3 minus one upon 3 minus. So minus 3 denominator will be cut. So A equals to 1. So we get the value of A this way. अगर यही चीज परपेंडिकुलर के लिए होती, यही चीज परपेंडिकुलर के लिए होती, then it will be the equation M1 into M2 equals to minus. This way we can find the value of unknown A, which is given from the exam. Now the most important example regarding exam is now we are starting here. If L1 is given, which is like 4x minus 7y equals to 2, and L1 is parallel, or you can yes, parallel to L2, and L2 is passing through the point 3, 1, then find L2. So just we have to find L2 from L1. Now L1 is there. Okay, so your M1 is same, minus 4 upon minus 7. So it will be 4 by 7. Okay. Now M1 is 4 by 7. we know that M1 equals to M2 if and only if the L1 is parallel to L2. So we have L1 is parallel to L2, then M1 equals to M2. So M2 will be 4 by 7. So now for the line L2, for line L2, for line L2, M2 equals to what? We have one equation, that y minus y1 upon x minus x1. So we know that L1 is passing through this point. Which point? 3, 1. So y minus 1 upon x minus 3, and M2 is 4 upon 7. Just cross multiply them. So 4 into x minus 3 equals to 7 y minus 1. 4x minus 12 equals to 7y minus 7. So just एक साइड पे लेके आते हैं 4x minus 7y minus 12 plus 7 equals to 0, and 4x minus 7y minus 5 equals to 0. This way we can find the other line equation if it is parallel. Now L1 is perpendicular to L2, then what? We know that M1. What is M1? M1 is 4 by 7. हमने ऊपर देखा. अब हम जानते हैं कि L1 is perpendicular to L2, then M1 into M2 क्या होना चाहिए? -1. अभी हमें M2 फाइंड करना है. ओके, सो M2 क्या हो जाएगा? M2 into ये हो जाएगा 4 by 7 equals to -1. So M2 equals to -7 upon 4. राइट, सो M2 मिल गया. सेम वे, दिस वे, ये जो हमने किया यहाँ पे, दिस वे सेम इक्वेशन को फाइंड करना. ओके, so M2 equals to y minus y1 upon x minus x1. We know that y minus 1 upon x minus 3. We know that y2. So sorry, M2. So minus 7 upon 4 equals to y minus 1 upon x minus 3. Cross multiply. So it will be minus 7x minus minus plus 21, 4y minus 4. Sum of perfect, so 7x minus 4y plus 21 minus minus plus 4 this way equals to 0. So 7x minus 4y plus 25 minus 7 equals to 0. So 7x plus 4y, taking minus common, minus 20 equal to 0. तो यहाँ पे देखा हमने that if लाइन L1 जो है पैरेलल है लाइन L2 के, एंड लाइन L2 इज पासिंग थ्रू दैट पॉइंट, लाइन L1 का इक्वेशन दिया है तो L2 का इक्वेशन फाइंड कर सकते हो दिस वे. अगर वो पैरेलल है तो दोनों इक्वल हो जाएंगे, और परपेंडिकुलर तो दिस वे वो -1 हो जाएंगे, दोनों का मल्टीप्लिकेशन. So this way, in line, we are going to for some more example in next video. Then for until that, this in this video we are covering the most important sum examples regarding your examination. So just find out that sum, do it, practice well, and go for the exam. So we will meet in next video.